Glorious day, my divine wishcraft. It is Soulful Sunday. It is Solar Plexus Day. We're talking about your confidence. This is the Leo chakra. What it is that you are about to walk into this week, how we can walk in super confident. We are going to get some oracle cards from my Egyptian God oracle deck. And then we will get into some tarot and tap into that energy. So, spirit, ancestors, guides, my guides, your guides, what energy are we headed into this week? Bottom of the deck, PASSiON, Beset. She came and visited us earlier this week. And we've got Protection with Mim. I love that. All right, so let's see. With Mim, we've got Protection. He is a beneficial serpent god, the guardian of solar barbecue or of Ra, whose name means he who is coiled. The sacred Mim shields the god Ra during his journeys on the solar bouquet, protecting him from the evil serpent HOPEz. He carefully protects Ra's journey, also to allow him to be reborn at every sunrise and defeat death. It is invasive that a time of conflict is on its way to you. You will have to fight. Be alert to maintain your position, but do not fear. The powerful Mim energy ensures your great protection against external attacks and come out victorious and revived. Let's see. Beset. So maybe you're starting this new passionate endeavor, and that is what you need protection on. It's probably not nearly as bad as we think it is, but know that you are protected and you are being guided. The cat-headed female deity, or portrayed as a black cat, sun goddess, she personifies the beneficial heat of the sun, protectress of the house and cats. Goddess of prosperity and wealth, she represents sensuality and tenderness, charm and generosity, love and passion, desire and pleasure. Maybe you should take a break from your routine and reconnect with nature and with yourself. Live your life with more fullness and passion. It lies within you and your ability to develop seduction and passion. You could get great satisfaction in any area of your life and experience moments full of joy and satisfaction. So, I know that there's a lot of people out there that live off the thrill of dopamine, but we tend to get lost in the sauce when we overindulge. Overindulging means that we overconsume anything at any given time. Realistically, I drink tea every single day, usually. Sometimes I skip it, sometimes I don't. But I understand the herbal effects that are provided in tea. But I also understand that coffee is a huge thing that we overindulge in. I used to work for Starbucks. Good old Starbucks days. And there were people that came every single day. And I can tell you that it was just a routine for them. There was no joy, there was no fulfillment, nor were they actually getting the energy that they thought they were getting. It was more so of the placebo effect than it was anything. Because when you drink coffee constantly and consistently every single day, 444 protection, you are definitely depleting your source. Because what was helping you in the beginning, it absolutely did help you the first couple of times that you used it while you were tired. But as you continue every single day, your body gets used to it. So it's no longer serving its purpose. It's no longer helping you get the extra oomph that you need, because it's really only supposed to be when you need it, you should have a cup of coffee. If you're tired that day, you should have a cup of coffee. But we get in this routine of, oh, I'm an adult, so I have to have coffee every day. I do not drink coffee. I do not like the taste of coffee. It just is what it is. You cannot convince me anything otherwise. Yes, I worked at Starbucks, but I loved my job. I loved interacting with other individuals. So maybe this week you are going to challenge yourself to take a break from something that you don't need. Food is an overconsumption. I fast. I intermittent fast usually every single day. I eat from about 1 o'clock till maybe 6. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a little more. But I have learned that the more I was stuffing my face, I was really just unhappy. There was things that I was just trying to hide, and I would be bored, so I would eat things, and wasn't really working out for me. I had so many body issues, not with image, but there was a part of that also. But physically inside, my intestines weren't doing great. I would get cramps every period. Sorry if this is offensive to anybody. And as soon as I started to change the way that I was eating and the things that I was eating, it absolutely made a difference. So maybe that's your challenge for this week. Maybe this week you are going to challenge yourself not to eat so much. Or I challenge you to just swap out one of your meals with a healthy salad option. See how that goes for you. Or if you're ready to take it to the extreme, go completely vegan this week, and then next week slowly introduce yourself back into meats and other things that you normally eat. Because when you deplete yourself and you no longer eat those things, and your body gets this whole sense, this whole reset, this new restart, you feel good. And then when you start to fill yourself with those things, sometimes your body rejects it. Because I know multiple times I went back off of my diet, or after doing a fast like that, and I just went right in and was like, oh my God, I'm done. I can eat all of the things. Give me all of the things. And then I would feel really crappy and lethargic later on, and I didn't want to do anything. I would just be bleh. So don't be bleh, and slowly introduce yourself back into whatever it is. Take a break from coffee. Take a break from your favorite snack. Take a break from anything that you are too dependent on, and just for 7 days, and see how it goes. If you can do it, then you don't have to continue to go without it. But I guarantee you, the next time that you receive that thing, you're going to appreciate it so much more. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's been 7 days. This tastes so good. This tastes so that. Or, oh, it really did give me the energy and all of those things. Maybe you need to take a break from social media. There's nothing wrong with that. We need a moment to stop listening and seeing everybody else's stuff, because I guarantee you the things that you missed are either there for you to still see, because there's nothing in this world other than your life that is more important than you getting right on track and doing the things that you want to do. As you continue to strip away certain things, you will start to feel better. As you start to feel better, embrace that and allow that to guide you where it is you are passionate for. When we're constantly feeding ourselves and all of these things, we're not even hungry. We're just doing it because this is what we've done. So don't do that. Give yourself a break this week. Take time to go out in nature. Spend time walking around. Challenge yourself to get outside every single day for 15 to 30 minutes. I don't care what it is. Do something. Go to the park. Walk around in a circle. Walk around your neighborhood. I would not say just start running automatically, because if you're not in that vibe, if you're not in that motion or notion, then you are going to hurt yourself, and it's going to take you so much more. So if you want to try to, if you want to do a diet and you want to do intermittent fasting, do it slowly, progressively throughout the week. Say, okay, I'm gonna fast for this many hours today, and then the next day increase it, and then the next day increase it. Don't just dive in and say, okay, I'm not eating nothing tomorrow, and that's just how it's gonna go, because I guarantee you're probably gonna fail, because you have to introduce yourself. So if you're used to drinking 5 cups of coffee, drop it down to 4. The next day, drop it down to 3. By the end of the week, you'll be at that 0 cups of coffee. And if you feel good, then I encourage you for another consecutive 7 days to then try and go without it. But don't just jump into these things and think that you're just going to get the body that you want, because that's what this fast is all about. We are trying to get rid of the instant gratification, because it doesn't come. Anything that does come instantly isn't worth it. I guarantee you is not going to help you, because even when you take coffee in the morning, it still takes a moment for it to kick in when you haven't had coffee in a long time. You got to give it 10, 15, maybe even 30 minutes before it actually starts to affect you and starts to play and give you that extra boost. It's not just an immediate thing, and if you think that it is, it's just a placebo effect that you have tricked yourself into believing. And that's great and everything, but then why do you have such a bad attitude all throughout the day? Why are you so easily agitated? Because all this caffeine that's running in your body isn't doing anything, and there's only so much caffeine that your body can accept at once, to where if you're just drinking all of this coffee, it's just literally just there to dehydrate you. So switch out a cup of coffee. Every time you want a cup of coffee, go for a cup of water. Every time you want a cup of coffee, go for a cup of tea instead. Try different things. Figure out what works best for you. You are protected on this journey. Don't feel like you're gonna die. Don't feel like it's not gonna come out the way that you want it, because it's probably gonna come out 10 times better than you think that it's going to be. But know that you are capable and able of doing such a thing. Do not give up on yourself. Continue to love up on yourself and keep moving forward into your divinity and your womaninity. So